Okay, so today I decided to do something a little bit different. I'm going to explain to you how Yahoo Auctions Japan works and which shopping services I use. So first and foremost, the URL's right up here, and if to know, what your brand name is in Japanese and all the search terms you can use, I prefer to use this reference right here. I'll put it down in the description bar if you can't clearly see the name of the site. And what it is a brand list with links that lead to every known, search term directly into Yahoo Auctions. So you just have to click, and down there's translations of like pretty much any term you'd want to look for, like say you're looking for a crown or something. So this can be used as a reference material, and you can also use those search terms in mbok. It's just that when you click the link, it won't directly redirect you to the site itself. So say you have this page here, which is Momemwatsi, and that you want to buy, say, this skirt. So over here you have the auction page, and I've got a Google Chrome, so once again you can simply translate the page to know what they're talking about. So the current price is 18,000 yen, so that's probably around $240 Canadian, and how much time there's left. And if you want to have a counter or whatever, you can just open it. So it means 6 days and 17 hours, 30 minutes and 42 seconds now. You have several other pictures, and it's important to read the product description as to not get scammed. I'll do another video on how to spot scammers on resale sites, let it be EGL or whatever, or even online sites like the infamous Milanu. So anyways, that's where you would see, and if there's like a buy it now or whatever, you'd see on the page too. It's important to check the reviews that the user has gotten. So here you have Sun happy, so 472 happy transactions, 1 bad. So generally speaking, this is a very trustworthy user. And then you have an evaluation in the last 24 weeks. It's important to check because you don't want to end up with crap. So now on to the main part, which is, once that you know how to read this whole page and where the information is at, you can't directly order from there except if you live in Japan or have a, local Japanese address, etc. So you have to use shopping services. And I use 2 shopping services. My favorite shopping service is actually, for Yahoo Auctions, of course, is actually Shopping Mall Japan. Here you have your login module. So first you have to create an account by registering, and then you have to log in, and then you'll have access to the user bid area. So here you just have to simply, because this shopping service allows you to bid live on an auction, so you don't have to send your order like at least 24 hours in advance, and then they can only respond during their opening hours because usually the auctions end after shopping services close. And if you're after very valuable or very popular pieces, you're about to get into bid wars. So it's very, very, very important that you get yourself a shopping service that actually allows you to bid live. So the auction ID is actually this part right here, the top part where you have the numbers and a letter. So you just have to copy paste it onto there, and then you have to put your maximum bid in yens. For this site, you need to do a deposit before you start bidding, and they've got a system. I'll open, wait, where is it? Deposit info, I think it's right there. If you pay through PayPal your deposit, you're gonna get, and it's all in US dollars, you're gonna get 5 times the amount that you paid for in maximum bidding. And then it's going to be converted to yens, and it's always with the same conversion rate, so that doesn't change. You can do it with your credit card too, but nowadays it's mostly through PayPal, and there's more advantages of going straight through PayPal, so I'd recommend doing that. You can, if you want to get your deposit back, you just need to you know, say, hey, I want to close down my account, and they'll give it right back to you. But anyways, that's how it works. And once you have your bidding limit, you just write, oh, and you have to select either bidders or Yahoo Auctions. This does not work for mbok. So you put your maximum bid, and they're gonna put the, you know, the bid, you know, at the minimum of the order. And as the bidding process, well, continues and people keep bidding, they'll automatically increment your bid. And you can always bid higher afterwards, and it'll just, like, you know, keep adding itself up. As long as it's under your bidding limit, it's fine. And then once you want to get your items shipped, you just go here and you enter your password, what kind of shipment you want, if you want to use a registered address or enter a new address, and then just click ship items, and it'll take about a week to process, but eventually your things will get there. They wrap their stuff really well. You have to tell them, though, if you want them to mark down the value of your package, because they're going to be honest and put the actual value of the items. So if you've got, you know, really bad duty, taxes, whatever, you need to tell them, because they won't automatically do it. So yeah, that's about how it works. It's quite different from other shopping services. And now Japanica Market, which is the other shopping service I like to use, because this one can also do mbok. So you just go into order form, and then it'll give you like an order form that you've got to copy into an email. I'm just going to put it here for this, you know, test. So here you have the seller ID, and the only thing you need to do is actually just go into your, I'm going to find it, go into your auction and copy the seller ID, and that you need to send them through email, of course, the item's name, which would be this right here. And so you just click it here, and then you'd have to resize your stuff because it seems to want to put really huge. Okay, a really huge font. Then you have the item URL, which would actually be this, and I just got an email from Facebook. So you just copy paste it here, and then the maximum bidding price that you'd want would be well, let's say you want to buy it now. It's 20,000 yens. Because you see it's written right there. Price summary is actually the price where you can just buy your items. And then it's a buy it now. And oh yes, the difference is snipe bid is when you want them to place a bid at the last possible second to try to, you know, get in quickly before the end. Instant bid is when you want to place your bid just like that, and, you know, so that everything will be good. Buy it now is actually when you want to purchase things that have a buy it now option. And then if you want to pay through PayPal, oops, let's say I want to pay through PayPal, because this is your payment option. And then I'd want, you know, either registered mail or EMS, and then you write your PayPal account, your address, and any notes that might be good, like inquiries about the items. What's nice about Japanica Market is that they're going to warn you if your item comes from a non-reputable buyer, and sometimes they'll just flat out refuse to buy things that are from shady people or that contain shady items. And this can be a lifesaver, because just because it's a Japanese auction site doesn't mean that everybody's like honest. So be really careful with that. I'm also gonna do a little bit about mbok, just to show you how it works, because as I've said previously, you can just copy your any of your search terms and then put it into the mbok search engine, and it'll give you some items. And what's cool with mbok is that usually if you go onto your item and you click, I think it's 2 steps right before. Anyways, it's usually when you type, let's say baby, because some brands have like categories, And that's what's interesting to me, because I find it really useful to have, you know, all of my stuff in a single category. So I think it would be like here. All kinds of baby starshine bright things. So it's like the level just above your item will be the category of the brand that you want. And as I've stated previously, Japanica Market can do mbok auctions, whereas Shopping Mall Japan cannot. So that's a very useful feature. And if you do not win your auction with Japanica Market, they're completely going to refund your deposit, which is the complete value of your item. They'll refund it. Happened to me. For Shopping Mall Japan, you don't have to pay anything until, well, after your initial deposit, until you actually win your bid. So that's practical. And Japanica Market is very reliable. They answer really fast. I've got no complaints, and both of them are very reputable. So feel free to use them. And that's about it for my useful links and how-to for Yahoo auctions. So I hope this was useful to some of you. I'll talk to you soon.